Right? So that we all had to row over together, but you did. I'm so grateful for all of you all. You all have been amazing friends, and many of us are just meeting, but I feel like we've been friends. So I want to thank you for coming out. I want to thank you for standing with me. I can't tell you how excited I am. We have less than 14 days before the first votes are counted in this election. It is a very significant election, significant to our county in so many ways, because, you know, elections are about the future. And that's what this is all about, is what will the future look like, and making sure that we are a part of the future. When the decisions are made, and there are some very important decisions on the ballot this time. Our children's future is absolutely on that ballot, because we're talking about the state of the educational system in our schoolhouse. Whether or not we can improve both the performance and the reputation of our schools is critically important, because that is tied directly to the future of our children. How we entrust our children to a school system that will not only have to teach them, but this is a part of how they develop. It's a part of how their futures are determined. So the schools are important, but so the schools also affect our livelihood, because the schools affect your property values. The schools will determine which businesses are allowed to come in and to thrive in our county. The schools will determine what the crime rate is. So this is a very important time. Business is important. We've been talking, many of us tonight, about the fact that African businesses in Prince George's County have been the real fabric of our community. 30 to 40% of all small businesses in Prince George's County are owned by Africans. So this is important. The partnership is important. So all of us together really have done a job of moving Prince George's County forward. And it's not just business. When we think about medicine, also think of healthcare, and we think about education and all of the various areas that we will need to make sure we're working together. This is really what this is about. But I have to tell you, I'm so excited, because Prince George's County is the crown jewel of Maryland, and everyone knows it. That when we talk about what the future will look like, the future absolutely includes the prosperity of Prince George's County. The state is waiting for Prince George's County to continue to rise. We have the most undeveloped land left in the state of Maryland. This is wonderful. So making sure that we are wise in how it's developed, that we do a job of making sure that we make good decisions that will benefit our communities. Businesses like Mango. We need more businesses like this. This is the hope for Prince George's, is that we will develop community-based businesses. I don't know about you, but I feel so good in here today.
Yeah.
The community feeling is good. Not to mention that I'm hooked on this rice.
Nigerian jollof rice.
I'm almost embarrassed. I'm hovering over the table because the food is so good.
Yeah, jollof will do that
to you.
Know
what? But that's the part. That's what we are looking for. To be able to enjoy a community-based business where we can enjoy our diversity, to have beautiful and delicious foods like this. This is how we will grow the economy here in Prince George's County, as well as building out one community after the next. Because I have to tell you, every community deserves a mango. Yes. Right? Every community deserves a meeting space, because it's not just food that's exchanged in a business like this. It's so much more that's exchanged, right? We the ladies and I, we were over talking, and we know several people in common, and we would have never known that had we not had the opportunity to sit in a space like this and to share. Right? Before we know it, we share a recipe. We might share something about our kids. So it is a community sharing space for us as well. So we have to build more of that as well. And making sure we're taking care of people. That's what I'm about. This morning I had a really beautiful opportunity to spend. I spent all morning long for the first time. I'm a member of First Baptist Church of Glen Arden here. And today my pastor requested that I come to attend all three services. But essentially what he talked about is kingdom building. And said that we have a responsibility to shed light everywhere that we go, to do some good everywhere that we go, to impact lives, and that we want to be positioned everywhere so that we share our light. And that's what I have an interest in doing. Not only making sure that this county prospers, that its reputation grows, that it stands tall, not only in this country but across the world. There's no model like Prince George's. You all understand this, right?
Yes.
That there is no model like Prince George's County in terms of the people who are here, the prosperity, the education, all of that we have here. We don't have any place else in the country. So I'm interested in watching us grow, and making sure that, again, that the light shines here and that our families are healthy. That's something that's important to me too, is how well we care for people. Addictions and mental illness. And we have the highest rate of diabetes per capita in the country, right here in Prince George's County. So making sure that we are healthy. So those are the things that I'm interested in doing, but I can't do it alone. You hear me say it over and over and over again. My favorite African proverb that says, if you want to go quickly, go alone. But if you're going to go far, we got to go together. And that's what I think we must do more of. And I commit to you that I am that kind of leader, that wherever we go, we're going together.
That's right.
Thank you in advance for being here, for standing with me. And you know what? I'm looking forward to all that we will accomplish together. You have stood with me. I'm looking forward to standing with you, too. You can count on it. And having me stand with you, too. So thanks again. I'm having a wonderful time. I want to also say thank you for opening up the restaurant. Thank you so much, Kareem, for hosting us today. Yes, and thank you as well. Tell me your full name.
TJ.
And TJ. Kareem and TJ. Thank you for having me, for inviting me and getting me hooked on this rice. So look,
Now that jollof do to you every time.
I would say my friend's wife, Joy, makes me every now and then make the jollof rice. Yeah. So now Joy, you know what? I don't need to ring Joy's phone as often because I can just come here and order the jollof rice and eat it until my heart is content. So thanks again. Do you have questions? Can I answer any questions that anyone may have? I want to thank, you know who else I want to thank before I go? Alex. This is my daughter. Can you stand up, Miss Alex?
Hi, Alice.
She is a new teenager.
All right.
They told me to be concerned. They say because when they turn 13, a new lady's going to show up at your house. But you can sit there. But what I have to tell you is that it's not a new lady. She's as sweet as she was the day before. She's sweet and smart, and she's indulgent. She brought her homework. Because this work it takes a sacrifice. It's not just the sacrifice that I make, but it's so hard on the whole family. You know, I know. This work, I work 7 days a week. And that means in so many instances, so does Alex. So I thank her for her patience and indulgence. She just wanted to hang with her mom today. So then she brought her homework, and I appreciate that. I want to thank Gina is here. Where did Gina go? Right. Gina and I, we were in church from 7:30 this morning until 2. And Gina's
Hi, Gina.
Also 7 days a week.
All right.
My African sister.
Look, I don't know what would happen.
The African sister.
Make sure we don't get
Right there.
If Sergeant Young wasn't around, we'd be finished. So I want to say thank you to Sergeant Young. But we are so fatigued that we can't stay awake as we drive from one place to the next. He still does have to stay awake. And Alicia, who's volunteered to document the journey.
Hi, Alicia.
And I also want to say to Vincent, you know, I met Vincent. Come on up here, Vincent. Renegade. Who I met through another friend in D.C. He came down to a fundraiser there, and he said, you know what? I have some friends. Lord, he didn't tell me how many friends he had. I had no idea. He got a lot. He didn't tell me he had this many friends, and more and more and more he's been introducing me to. And he said, I'm going to introduce you to my friends. But he has been a brother to me and to this campaign. He's shown up again and again. His energy. It's hard for me to meet people who have more energy than I do. Vincent, you know, Vincent, I think, has even more energy than I do. But he keeps the team together. He's always coming up with new ideas. The signs that you saw, for example, the ones that don't have the photo on them, it was his idea to save the campaign money and just put signs up with just the name on it. And so all of us are grateful, not only for the energy, and he's a person of faith, too. So I appreciate that about him. But he's not only brought that, but a lot of good ideas.
Hi, Vincent.
And everything. So Vincent and Harry also came. We worked Harry to death. I had to apologize to his wife and say, I'm so sorry. We're working these guys so hard. And I could just go around and thank everybody. Thank you all so much. I appreciate your friendship. I really do. May God continue to bless you all. He's going to bless our campaign. We're going to knock the doors off this thing on the election night. Very big. And then we're going to show up together and enjoy that night. And after it's all done, then we're going to get our work done. We're going to keep moving forward and continue to build our community in the way that we see fit, okay? The way that our values dictate that we should represent the people who are here. So thank you. Again, questions? Any questions?
Real quick. Folks, you know campaigns are run with numbers. You know what I mean? So as you guys are here, we appreciate you showing up. I know some of it is last minute phone calls. And like she said, most is love for us and love for her. So if you're loving us, you're loving her for you to be here. So don't forget why you are here, you know, donate generously, show your love, and most important, Vince, remind me, you have to go out and vote.
Yes.
Yes.
Sometime during those elections, especially local selection, there'll be 200 votes different, there'll be 300 votes different. So every vote that you do vote, absolutely, totally does matter. So folks, go out and vote. For those who don't come here, we are wishing to have a serious turnout.
Okay, yes, indeed. We
Now,
need
we
a
had
serious
food in the
turnout.
bag that will last like 10 years from now because we
We're
did.
expecting a lot of people,
But I guess the rain kind
I think
of.
the rain.
Yeah, oh yeah, the rain, I'm
But
sure.
we are grateful for those who show up, shows commitment and tenacity, and we love you very, very much. Then
Yeah, we
I will
do.
have my question.
I see you running maybe president.
Oh my goodness, we're gonna trust God that whatever He has in mind.
Now, only one concern I have besides Miss Angela. One concern. We are, for those of us who are in this business of restaurant, and I think we raised it the first time we met you over there, and that was during the holiday seasons. In DC and other summer, they extend the hours to 1 hour.
And during the holidays.
During the holiday, say like Friday and Saturday, you close at 3 o'clock. And then on Saturday and Sunday or Thursday, you close at 2 o'clock. But if there's a federal holiday, like the next day is a holiday. Right. What the District of Columbia does is they extend the hours for an hour. Which translation, it gives the county a lot of revenue for that 1 hour time.
Okay, that's a smart idea.
Yeah,
That's something we should work with the council.
Yeah, they give them extra, but the principles of Friday and Saturday still stands. If you understand, they just apply it. So if you're having the security for 1 hour, you just extend it for another hour. It gives, and what we see that has happened because you closing so early, it makes people go to after hour, which then depletes your resources for police services because they keep all. But if you have the legalized places where they have licenses, then that will kind of.
That's a low-hanging fruit. That sounds like that just makes common sense. It's something that
Everybody,
we need to
DC
take.
does it, Montgomery County does it. The only place who doesn't do it is Beach, and you are losing money fiscal,
Okay.
literally.
So you know what? That's a really great idea. That's something that we should work on. I'd imagine that's just a small. That's a
Oh,
piece of
DC does it.
legislation that can be.
You go to DC, right? After 2 or 3 o'clock, they say, okay, today's a holiday 1 hour. So if you make a sale of 1,000 or 2,000, they charge you 10% sales tax. Multiply that 10% sales tax of 1,000 or 2,000 compared to all your liquor licenses in the county. You're looking hundreds of thousands of easy money that you just pay.
Let's work with the county council on something like that. I bet that there are some, some good ideas that the district will have, Montgomery County will have to aid business. And what we'll do in each of those instances is just replicate the things that make sense and that have been helpful to business in other places. We'll make sure we're replicating some of the best business ideas like that one, something that would assist businesses and assist the community. Let's make sure that's an idea that we push forward. Yeah. One of the things we're going to do, though, is have a business advisory group that will meet in transition. I would love to have, like you, on the business advisory group. And what they'll do is to generate a lot of the different ideas and help us to set our agenda. And we'll know exactly which things we need to accomplish, and we'll set timelines and get those things accomplished. So you get all those good ideas. We're going to gather business owners who have actually had experiences here, good and bad, where they can say these are some of the things that we need to improve, and then we'll work on it. We'll do the same for education. We're going to do the same for health care. Yeah, it's to put together the best minds in transition, and then begin to set our agenda that way. So thank you for that. Thank you. And he's right about turnout. I was saying a moment ago, we really encourage, to the extent possible, everyone to get out during early voting, which will be June 14th through the 21st, because we don't want something like a day like today to happen.
Exactly.
And things happen and people stay home. So we really want to encourage all of our folks to vote early, to take advantage of early voting between June 14th and June 21st. If they have to wait till election day, that's fine. But really, we'd like to have as many of our supporters get out as possible.
Early voting.
June
14th to June 21st.
And you know what? And let's not take anything for granted. We got to let everyone we know to come out and vote. Because we've all seen these situations where we say, oh my God, we didn't expect it to be this close. you know, that we're 100 votes away or 200 votes away. These things actually happen. So we do have to make sure that everybody we know, please help me to talk about this with other people and ask them if they're coming out to vote. We have till Tuesday. I'm sorry, for anybody who's not registered. I ran into some people in church today who realized that they didn't have their registration.
Oh, wow.
And so they're going to get out, but they have till Tuesday to register. If you know anybody who would like to vote who's not registered in Prince
Until
George's
this
County,
Tuesday?
Till this Tuesday.
Okay, I'm gonna put something on the social
Yeah,
media.
because I ran into someone in church today who's registered in New York, but who's living here now.
Okay.
And so they said they're going to quickly get down there and get registered
Put something on there.
by Tuesday. Are there any other questions? Oh, yes.
There's been a lot of nasty stuff about union developers, community, and all that. Could you, for once and for all, clarify your position, A, the need for developers, and also balancing the relationship between development, growth, affordability in the county? That they're all sort of symbiotic relationship there.
Yeah, I thank you for that. So, I don't know how many of you got these mailers at your house. It was so distasteful and so awful. First of all, it was a lie, so you should know that part of it. It said something about the fact that I'm in the pockets of developers. And the thing about it is such a lie. I've been the elected prosecutor now for 7.5 years. I haven't worked with any developers. So this is why this on the outset is just like a terrible lie. But this is it. So and it said, so these are a couple of things you need to know about development. Prince George's County is, as I told you, a place that is developing. And what I mean by that is that there are a good number of amenities that we still need. People here have been saying for years, we want nice places to shop that are close to our homes. We want nice places to eat, to be able to have access to healthy foods and have great grocery stores and things like that. And so we have a great need to make sure that we're developing our community in a way that benefits the people who live here. So in other words, Prince George's County is a place that is not overdeveloped. Compared to our neighbors, we are severely underdeveloped in terms of having the shopping and the dining opportunities that we need. So what we must do, we always have to do what's best and to use integrity as we negotiate with others to make sure that whatever development happens is community-centered and is based on the needs of the communities. But we have a great opportunity to redevelop and revitalize a lot of the different areas in our county that have been neglected for many, many years, including, if you think about the southern part of the county, my parents live off Allentown Road in Camp Springs, Maryland. It's disgusting that if you want a healthy meal, you have to pass KFC, Wendy's. I mean, in these places, you know, have been fine. We need healthy places to eat where you can actually sit down and have a meal. Again, we need a place like this.
Like Mango Cafe.
Like Mango Cafe, really, where you can sit down and have a meal. And so that's the hope, is that we will be able to develop that. And not only that, but we have a Nordstrom rack, which is nice, but I know a lot of people who want a Nordstrom. That's right. Who don't want to go to Tyson's Corner to shop, or go to Annapolis Mall to shop. We need to make sure that we have shopping and dining opportunities here in Prince George's County. So now the whole hoopla about me and a developer, the first thing is it's a lie.
Big lie.
That's the thing you ought to understand first of all. I haven't, the whole took cash from, that's just a lie. What I have is, I have had contributions made to my campaign. But the contributions have been a variety of contributions. First of all, I have more labor unions who have endorsed my campaign than any candidate in this race. So 15 different labor unions, from electricians to the bus drivers for WMATA. So we've had wonderful workers who have supported the campaign, but we've also had some business people who have made contributions to the campaign, and I think that's appropriate. That everyone should have a say in this election. People who invest, business owners, should I say to Kareem and to TJ, you don't have a right to contribute? Of course they do, because they have a stake in the community.
That's right.
They're investing, you bring your dollars here. You should have a say in what happens in our county, and only a weak executive would take a contribution and then lose their integrity just because somebody made a campaign contribution. You still are called to make decisions that have integrity and that are transparent and honest, no matter who contributes to your campaign, right? Because of you all and all the support we've had, we have really broken records, if I'm honest about it. And I'm going to say this because some of the ladies are in the room. This is the first, I'm a female county executive candidate. We've never elected a woman to county executive in this county, and we only have one other county in the state that has a woman leading the county. Now, in spite of that, I have raised more money in this campaign than anybody in the state of Maryland. We have raised overall $1.6 million. I give God credit for that. It doesn't mean I'm a bad lady. It means that I have been so well supported and so blessed that people have wanted to support us. And so this means the lady who lived next door to me when I was 5, her name is Bertley Thomas. She sends me $20 every now and then to the campaign. It means the people who went to middle school with me, my friends from high school are so excited for me, my parents. But it also means that the development community and people who have businesses here have also contributed. So about $300,000 of the $1.6 million came from businesses, lawyers, businesses. But I think that percentage is an appropriate percentage. 80% of the contributions that we've raised in this campaign are Prince Georgians, everyday people who live here. So there is no disproportionate amount of contributions. Everybody, what I'm proud of, is everybody's contributing.
That's right.
All walks of life. And I believe that you have to. In order to represent people, you have to have the kind of person who can represent everyone.
Yes.
People who have money and people who don't. Right? That's what we have to be able to represent everyone.
That's right.
Everyone, and that's what I feel proud about, the kind of support that we've been able to get. It's very diverse support. But it doesn't mean that because a person contributes, you're going to lose your integrity over it. That I'm somehow going to cut some deal with a developer that goes against the community because they contributed. That is ridiculous. It is not who I am. It never has been. So that's the answer to your question about that. Any other questions?
Where are you going to have your victory party?
Let me tell you. I'm just playing. I know. You know what? People have been asking that, and I say this jokingly, but these Team Alsobrooks people have worked me so hard. They're trying to kill me. I don't even know where the victory is. Somebody mentioned to me, where do we go when this is all over with? They keep saying, you go more. Come on, we're going to go. We're going to soon have a place nailed down that we can come together and take in election returns. But we have worked so hard, we haven't even decided yet.
You got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, where we're going to meet and celebrate. We've been work. But we're going to, I promise, have a place where all of us, and I invite all of you all, please come stand with me on election night so we can celebrate. We did a lot of work, right? So we've worked all out here in this rain. We need somewhere to celebrate when this thing is over, right? So, and I don't know about you, but I am anxious to see the end. I am anxious to see the end and anxious to celebrate with all of you all. And oh my Lord, let me just tell y'all, on election night, y'all gonna say we embarrassed with that girl because they're gonna turn the music on. You know what happens when they turn it? I don't hear music that I don't dance to. That's right. So we're gonna have a really good time coming election night after we have finished working. They're gonna give us at least one night, right, that we can really just celebrate, right? And then we gotta go to work after that. People been saying we'll give you 1 or 2 days, then you gotta get to work again. But we're gonna that night. Please come out, all of you, and join us election night so we can hoop and holler together.
Yeah.
Cut the rug and dance together and have a good time. All right. All right. Thank you.
If you are thinking of how to donate, you can go on the website, or you can, if you have.
And what is the website?
Yes.
Checks. If you can do checks here, so
If you can do, yeah, if you have your checks here, you know, Gina will take the checks.
Name of the website?
Yeah, the website is, so we can put it here, MsAngelaAlsobrooks.com. So you can donate there, or if you have your physical check, Gina can take it. And, you know, please donate. We need money. And, but most importantly, votes. Yeah. If you are writing a check, please make it out to Friends of Angela Alsobrooks. So.
And early voting June 14th to
June
the 20,
14th to
June 21st.
21st, and then
election
election
day,
is 26th.
June 26th.
Please go out and vote. Most important.
Poll workers, yes. Anybody who's available, we really need poll workers.
Yes.
We are now signing up people for early voting. If you have just a couple of hours, we have 11 polling sites. We got to cover them all day long. So we need quite a few volunteers for that 14th through the 21st. And then on election day, we need about 1,500 volunteers. So we're already signing up people. But if you have just a few hours to help us hand out information, literature on the polls, that'll be so important. We have to cover 294 precincts in the county. And we need several people to cover each one because we have to be there the entire day. We have people who are going to be driving around food that day for our volunteers and a good number of other things. So we need a lot of people. So if you all are available to help us for that, or you know anyone else who can, please let us know.
And how do they contact you?
Okay, so if you can assist us, then it is Angela Alsobrooks, www.angelaAlsobrooks.com. And also I want to give you the, let me see, I have to give you there's a phone number that I want to give you as well. Yeah, so you can go AngelaAlsobrooks.com and get it done that way. Sorry.
Okay.
It is
So yeah, so they just go online and they'll follow your phone number, everything is there, and they're just okay.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Gina, do you have the campaign phone number?
Okay.
I think.
If you do have high school age kids that are out of school too that want to volunteer, or college students, that's also a great resource. They can come and volunteer and help us in the polls, and hand out literature. So if your kids are out of school, I'm talking about high schoolers and college age students, please encourage them to come, and it's a good exposure for them as well.
Okay, and 301
919
5000.
5000.
Yes, so either go to AngelaAlsobrooks.com and you can sign up, or call 301-919-5000, and someone will answer, and we can get you information and get you signed up to come on as a volunteer. Thank you.
And what you can also do is go to Facebook, Angela D. Alsobrooks, and you'll see a picture with her in a white suit, her arms folded. That's her political page, and that'll have a lot of information there too.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.